shop to find out how this thing does in 95-degree heat. They just called me over at Taxi Rod Shop. They got Joey's car done with all the trim work and everything on it. So I've got all the stainless loaded up, all the exhaust stuff, flanges and all that loaded up. We're going to head over there and drop this thing off so they can get after doing all the front exhaust on it. Hopefully it shouldn't take them that long, but like I said, it'd be kind of a good little test drive. You know, we checked it out the other night driving around. Went on long distance. Of course, it was nice and humid and hot, but it was nighttime, so obviously it's going to run a little cooler. So we're going to give it a little spin today. Drive it over there now in the heat of the day. I mean, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, so I mean, we may hit traffic, which is going to suck if we do, but I mean, it's going to have to do it one way or the other. You know, if we're running a race or something like that and do a little cruise, it's going to have to make it, so we're fixing to try it out. Can you do something with it?
Okay.
I say you're the magician.
I don't know about that.
Basically, I just want it just like it is. Just.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, that's that lava paper and oil that's been on that.
Just bring it back a little more.
Yeah, just a little more.
Oh, that's one.
And just go back out like they were. I mean, you don't have to have it like out here on the little I've got them kind of get a with you there.
Yep.
Just bring them out just a little bit to kick if you can.
Yep.
Show you what I got. I did that with this, so I mean it's 3J bin should be plenty, shouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. You got the V-bands and everything?
Here's the V-bands.
Yeah.
I'll show you on these. They're actually for a 3-inch, but the 3.5 goes over, like 3 inches for inside.
Yeah.
But see, it's still a pretty good fit.
Yeah.
For a professional like yourself. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Like I said, basically just exactly what I've got there, but just cleaner.
What I'll probably do is I have some extra bend too for these tips here. You take and cut this kind of like straight across here like this, and it leaves like a teardrop.
Okay.
We can make it. See how this is kind of like that? Right. We can make it kind of look like that.
That's kind of what I was going for. Okay. Just like I say, got to be able to get them in and out.
Yep.
That's the only thing. But you're, and as far as like the O2, this one basically back where it is, and the one that's down there, move it up to here to match this one.
Yeah.
This one actually runs the Holly. That one over there is just one for my personal reference inside the car.
Got you.
Is there going to be enough piping?
What?
You going to have enough piping?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, the V-bands were rusted onto the turbo.
No!
I had a harder time getting them off than doing all this moving.
Woo!
But we're all good now. We're on the home stretch for this one.
Okay. Well, it makes sense there, Ruster, because I had water blow through them with the head blowing up. It already looks better than what I did.
You're getting there. You're gonna have a decent amount of tire clearance now and everything else, so.
Okay. Is it gonna be hard to get a little brace down there on it?
Nah.
Okay.
No, we'll be all right. Yeah, I'll do that once I'm all pretty close to the end. Yeah, I watched a couple passes on your YouTube last night.
Oh yeah.
And I was laughing. The rust go.
You'd be amazed on how many people ask me, like in comments, man, what's that red smoke? Like I'm burning some special fuel or something. I'm like, no, it's
No.
It's a good old-fashioned rust.
That good stuff.
How as bad as it'll clear out,
Yeah.
and as soon as it cools down, I mean, it's that condensation instantly. But it's done that forever. I figure, well, it's finally time to get rid of that.
Do
Okay.
you want it more vertical, or do you want it more like angled back and up like that?
What do you think?
Um,
It already looks better than what I did.
I mean, I've seen them both ways.
I think it looks a little better with a sweet back, kind of like that.
Yeah, just a little, rather than straight up and
Right.
down, have a little racy look to it.
Right.
Okay, we'll do something like that then. And then I'm gonna probably actually scallop this out right now, just so I can get this fitting on there good.
Okay. That looks like it'll pull out.
Yeah, it should. I should be able to get enough to.
Okay. Well, we'll find out here shortly. Taking bets.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be tight. Oh, come on.
Is it getting kind of those little screws? Because that's what it was doing to me on the other one. I was able to get it through once I got it over the screws.
Yeah, we may need to lighten those screws up a little bit.
Weight reduction. I mean, if it's one of those things, we got to take the blow-off valve off to get it in and out. I'm not worried about that.
It'd probably go in if we pulled that off.
Okay, let's pull that off. All right, guys, there's one all tacked up, complete. All this looks good here. Obviously, when I screw this up, when I put this up, everything fits nice and clean. Like now he's gonna build that little brace. We're gonna run from here down to that bottom frame rail. Just give me some stability. But that's pretty much one side complete. Put the O2 bung in it and start working on the other. There, for all y'all who make the comments, turbos will be setting even. That right side has always been kind of down a little bit on the driver's side. So we've got them up now, everything matching. So now when he puts everything together, everything should stay in location, stay positioned. Not have to worry about having the walleye anymore. All right, guys, it's been a couple of days since I've been back over to Saxon Rod Shop. I think he's got all the exhaust welded up. I think he's got the panel possibly made. So let's go in here and take a look at it. Hopefully he's got it done. May take it home today, may not, but at least get a good look at it. Dang, guys, that looks freaking sweet. All of that looks nice looking. Everything's even. All the welds look freaking awesome. I mean, even on the inside, the welds look the same as the outside. Holy crap, that looks sweet. He's working on that panel right now. That's what you hear all that grinding in the background. He did a little farther than what I thought. I wouldn't have even cut that out. I thought he was just going to cover it up. Work is top notch. Top notch. Exhaust turned out freaking phenomenal. Shit, that stuff right there looks freaking awesome. It weld pretty good?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I was here at 5:30, started welding around 6.
I was rolling over about that time.
Started welding around 6, and then I figured it probably was about an hour 45 to finish one full tube. So it wasn't that bad. Stainless is always fun. And then I had the TIG Aesthetics perch plugs.
Yeah.
And man, the welds on the inside. I mean, you can see on the outside.
Yeah, I looked on this one over here. I mean, it's everything looks the same.
Yeah, the only thing that's crystallized is, you know, when you tack it and you don't have that argon flowing through it. So, but once you put those perch plugs on there, you let it rip. I mean, it just gets hot. It's hot in here.
Oh, it turned out freaking awesome.
Thank you. I enjoyed doing it.
Something different.
Yeah. Yep.
This is probably your least amount of fun is building the panel.
No, I mean, I enjoy this. This is fun. You've got to use the English wheel and stuff, you know, just to get the shape. You're gonna end up putting a little lip across the top here just to fit down in there, and then basically turn this down 3/4 of an inch and then give it that little shape to follow it.
Okay.
And then put the wheels in it. If you want me to, I can put, you know, like a step in it or whatever.
What do you think will look better?
I mean, I'm not opposed to either. I like the clean, smooth look, you know, because it'll be, this edge will have a tip down 1/4 inch edge on it. And then once you paint it, I mean, it'll look super clean. So I think, you know, if you're going for the factory look, I'd keep it clean. If you want something racy and fancy, we can put some bead rolls in it.
I mean, whatever you think. I mean, is this something you can do everything else and decide you want to, or is that something in the process? I mean, once you put your fasteners and everything, can you do it after that, or does it have to be done before that?
It'd probably have to be done before that.
Okay, well, I guess get it to where you think we're at that point, and then
I mean,
just make a decision.
Worst comes to worst, we don't like it, we make a new one. Right?
Yeah, we don't want to do that. All right, guys, everything's done. Got that panel built, turned out phenomenal. Everything looks so much cleaner. All the exhaust is done. Everything's fully welded up, tightened up, buttoned up. Everything's plugged back in. All I gotta do is take it home. Don't know whether or not I'm gonna paint this thing gold or whether I'm gonna paint it black. I think I'm leaning more towards black, just so it accents a little bit more. The screws will stand out a little bit, being the brushed aluminum. But for the most part, guys, everything else is done. This sucker's ready to go race. I know I keep saying the next one's gonna be racing, but now it's to the point there ain't nothing left to do but go racing. Everything's done on it. Everything looks phenomenal. Shout out to Brandon over here at Saxy Rod Shop and all the guys here who, you know, help us out and do stuff. Everything turned out great. Everything looks phenomenal. With that being said, guys, we're done here. Take this thing to the house. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll catch you guys on the next one.